I just pulled my API bill from last month. $214 for development, not production. Development, testing prompts, iterating on agents, debugging context windows. Every single call went to a cloud server, and I paid for every token. 3 months ago, I switched everything to a local setup. My bill this month, $0. Same models, same quality, on 95% of my workflows. $0. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to think about it like an AI architect, not someone who just ran a curl command. Before we install anything, let me give you the architect's mental model. Most people treat local versus cloud as a preference. Architects treat it as an infrastructure decision. The rule is simple: local for development, experimentation, and privacy-sensitive work. Cloud for production inference, where latency, SLAs, and uptime guarantees matter. Today, we're setting up the development environment, the $0 layer, and I'll show you exactly where this plugs into the production architecture we built last video. Here is the exact setup, 3 steps. You can do this in the next 4 minutes. Step 1, install Ollama, the local model runner. Think of it as your local inference server. Step 2, pull a model. I'm going to pull 3 and show you when to use each. Step 3, add Open WebUI, a ChatGPT quality interface running 100% on your machine. After these 3 steps, I'll show you how to connect it to your Python code. That's where the real architecture conversation starts. One command works on Mac, Windows, and Linux. On Mac, brew install Ollama or download from ollama.com. Once installed, Ollama runs as a local HTTP server on port 11434. That's important. It exposes the same REST API shape as OpenAI, which means 0 code changes to switch between local and cloud. Now pull your models. I recommend starting with 3, each for a different job. Llama 3.2, 3B, fast, lightweight, great for quick prototyping and prompt testing. Llama 3.1, 8B, the sweet spot. Strong reasoning, fits in 8 GB of RAM, my daily driver. DeepSeek R1, 7B. For when you need to think through complex problems, an architect chooses the right tool for the job. You don't always need the biggest model. Optional, but powerful. Open WebUI gives you a ChatGPT quality interface locally. One Docker command connects to your Ollama server automatically. Persistent chat history, model switching, file uploads, all local, all private. This is what you show it to non-technical stakeholders. It looks like ChatGPT. Runs on localhost, port 3000. Your data never leaves your machine. This is where the architect mindset matters most. Ollama speaks the OpenAI API protocol, same endpoints, same request format. That means if you already have code using the OpenAI Python SDK, you change exactly 2 lines to run it locally: the base URL and the model name. I'm going to show you 3 patterns: basic completion, streaming, and the drop-in replacement. By the end of this section, you'll understand why an architect designs for swappability. As an AI architect, you'll get asked, which model should I use locally? Here's the decision matrix I actually use. 2 factors: task complexity and available RAM. Under 8 GB of RAM, Llama 3.2, 3B, or Phi 3 Mini, both excellent for development. 8 to 16 GB, Llama 3.1, 8B, your daily driver, hard to beat for the size. 16 GB and above, Mistral 7B, DeepSeek R1, 7B, or Gemma 2, 9B. Open up. For coding specifically, DeepSeek Coder 6.7B beats models 3 times its size. The architect rule, the smallest model, that solves the problem, is always the right model. Let me show you the actual numbers, not estimates, my real usage. Development workflow, around 2 million tokens per month across all my projects. On GPT-4o, 2 million tokens times $0.005, that's roughly $200 per month. On local Llama 3.1, 8B, electricity cost, about $0.5 per month on my M2 MacBook. Here's the catch. Local cannot replace cloud in every case. Latency, uptime, and the largest models still matter. But for 95% YAV development work, you don't need the cloud. Here is the architect insight I want you to leave with. What we built today, Ollama, plus a model, plus an OpenAI-compatible API, that is layer 0. The bare metal, the naked model. It works, but it is not a production system. In the last video, I showed you the 5 layers every production system needs. Gateway, queue, context manager, memory, health monitor. Today's setup is the foundation. Those 5 layers are the architecture on top. A developer installs a model. An architect designs the system around it. Both videos together, that's how you think, like an AI architect. $0 setup, 3 steps. Running in under 10 minutes. Ollama for local inference, your model of choice. Open WebUI for the interface, 2 lines of code to switch between local and cloud, designed for swappability. The GitHub repo with all the code from this video is linked below, ready to fork. If you want the production architecture, that goes on top of this foundation. That's the video in the description and the end card. Subscribe next video. We add the streaming response layer and local embeddings. See you there.